love the Eagles as much as we do, then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. When you look at the Philadelphia Eagles off-season moves, one decision stands out so clearly that every fan can see it with absolute certainty. Among all the calls made from the front office this past year, the choice to re-sign linebacker Zack Baun was by far the most impactful and smart move the team made. It wasn't just about locking down a player, it was about securing the heartbeat of the Eagles' defense. A guy who transformed himself from a backup with little fanfare to one of the best linebackers in the entire league. Baun's new contract, a 3-year deal worth $51 million, tells you everything you need to know about how much Philadelphia values him, but the numbers back it up far beyond any contract. When you dive into his performance during the 2024 season, it becomes clear why Baun deserved that payday. According to Pro Football Focus, Baun wasn't just good, he was the highest-graded linebacker in the entire NFL. That kind of recognition doesn't come by accident. He was the driving force behind what was arguably the league's best defense last year. Looking at his stats, Baun racked up an astonishing 151 tackles over 16 games. Out of those, 11 were tackles for loss, which is huge because it means he was regularly stopping opponents behind the line of scrimmage. Add to that 5 quarterback hits, those moments when he got close enough to disrupt the opposing QB's rhythm, and 5 forced fumbles, which are game changers in any context. He also managed to deflect for passes, showing his versatility in coverage, and sack opponents 3.5 times. That mix of power, speed, and football IQ turned him into a nightmare for offenses every Sunday. What's even more impressive is how Baun's journey reflects the classic underdog story. Before his breakout, he had started only 14 games. In 4 years with the New Orleans Saints, many saw him as a career backup, someone who might never get a real shot at starring on the big stage. But in Philadelphia, Baun blossomed under the guidance of defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, who has a reputation for developing elite linebackers. Baun took his game to a completely new level. This wasn't just about raw talent. It was about becoming the centerpiece of a dominant defensive unit. He leads the linebacker corps alongside Nakobe Dean, who himself was a breakout star in 2024, and Jihad Campbell, the team's promising first-round pick. Together, they form the backbone of a defense that strikes fear into opponents. The decision to bring Baun back wasn't just a financial one. It was a statement. The Eagles showed they understood that building a championship-caliber defense starts with locking in your best players. In recent years, Philadelphia's general manager, Howie Roseman, had often prioritized investing in the defensive line, letting talented linebackers walk away in free agency after strong seasons. Kizzer White and TJ Edwards both left for other teams, but Baun was the exception. The front office went all in on him, recognizing that his unique skill set and leadership were irreplaceable. This offseason move was a clear signal that Baun is not just another piece, he is a foundational player around whom the defense is built. Baun's impact goes beyond the stat sheet. His ability to read offenses, make key tackles, and shift the momentum of games made him invaluable. He earned his first Pro Bowl selection and made the All-Pro team, accolades that only highlight how respected he became across the league, finishing 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Confirmed what Eagles fans had been seeing week after week. Baun was elite. Every Eagles fan is now eagerly anticipating what Baun's on-course season will look like. Can he maintain that elite level? Will he push the defense even further? With the way he's been progressing, expectations are sky high, and the defense's success next season could very well hinge on Baun continuing to be the dynamic force he's become. While the team's defensive line remains strong with players like Josh Sweat and Milton Williams, Baun's role is unique. He's not just a pass rusher or run stopper, he's the guy who can do a little bit of everything. In Fangio's complex defensive schemes, that versatility is gold. The linebacker who can blitz, cover tight ends or running backs, and also make sideline-to-sideline tackles is a rare breed. And Baun fits that description perfectly. Looking back, it's almost hard to believe this rise was possible. Baun's story is the kind that inspires not just Eagles fans, but anyone who follows football closely. From a player who was barely on the radar to a defensive superstar, it's a narrative that mirrors the grit and determination Philadelphia prides itself on. The confidence Roseman showed in giving Baun such a lucrative contract also speaks volumes about the player's character and work ethic. it's not just about what he did on the field last year. It's about the leadership and culture he brings to the locker room. Baun has become the emotional core of the defense, the guy teammates rally around when things get tough. The Eagles' defense wouldn't be the same without him, and the front office's willingness to prioritize him over other defensive investments shows how much they value his presence. When a team chooses to pay a linebacker such a significant amount, it's a clear message that they see him as irreplaceable and integral to their championship aspiration. As the next season approaches, all eyes will be on Baun. Fans, analysts, and opponents alike want to see if he can repeat or even surpass the incredible season he just had. The excitement around his role only grows as the Eagles prepare to defend their status as one of the league's premier defensive teams. Baun's journey, his stats, and the faith the organization has placed in him all make one thing crystal clear. He is the defensive centerpiece for the Eagles now and moving forward. And in a league where great linebackers are hard to find, Philadelphia has hit the jackpot. The Eagles' off-season buzz doesn't stop with Zack Baun, though, while Baun solidifies the defense. The conversation around Philadelphia's roster inevitably turns to the offense, where two names keep popping up as the pillars for the franchise's future: quarterback Jalen Hurts and left tackle Jordan Mailata. Both have become indispensable parts of the team's identity, and the way they've performed recently is setting the stage for what could be a long period of sustained success in Philly. Jalen Hurts, the team's dynamic signal caller, is no stranger to debate. Some critics have labeled him a system quarterback, suggesting that his success is tied closely to the weapons around him or the play calling. But those who watch the Eagles week in and week out know the truth is far more nuanced. Hurts is a two-time Pro Bowler and the reigning Super Bowl MVP, a testament to the impact he has on this team. He isn't just a guy handing the ball off or running occasionally. He's the engine that drives the offense, making calls, audibles, and plays that keep defenses guessing. His ability to scramble, extend plays, and make accurate throws under pressure separates him from many of his peers. What makes Hurts special is his blend of skill and leadership. He's not just putting up numbers, although his stats are impressive, including over 50 rushing touchdowns in his career, but he's also elevating everyone around him. The offensive line, skill position players like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, and even the running back, Saquon Barkley, thrive because of the way Hurts orchestrates the offense. His mobility forces defenses to respect the option of the quarterback run, opening up passing lanes and giving his receivers more space to operate. Meanwhile, Jordan Mailata is quietly rewriting the script on what it means to be an elite offensive tackle. Coming into the league as a 7th-round pick and an absolute unknown, Mailata has defied expectations with every snap. While some fans and analysts have debated his elite status, recent rankings from respected outlets like Pro Football Focus have placed him at the very top among offensive tackles. In 2024, Mailata was rated as the best tackle in the NFL, a remarkable achievement for someone who had never before been selected to a Pro Bowl. Mailata's journey is nothing short of inspirational. He has gone from a raw athlete with limited football experience to a cornerstone player who protects one of the league's most important assets, the quarterback's blind side. His size, athleticism, and technique have developed so much that opposing pass rushers find it incredibly difficult to get past him. That kind of dominance on the offensive line isn't just about physical ability. It's about consistency, intelligence, and an unyielding work ethic. For the Eagles, having Mailata and Hurts as foundational pieces creates a strong base to build the team's future. When a franchise has a quarterback they trust to lead the team and an offensive tackle who can consistently shut down elite pass rushers, the offensive scheme can be much more ambitious. It allows coaches to design plays that exploit matchups and put skilled players in positions to succeed. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves across the NFL, rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade involving quarterback Jared Goff. According to emerging whispers within league circles, Goff could be making an unexpected switch from the Detroit Lions to the Philadelphia Eagles, a deal that would undoubtedly shake up both franchises and ripple through the entire league. Jared Goff, who has been the face of the Lions' offense, reportedly caught the interest of the Eagles' front office, who are believed to be exploring ways to bolster their quarterback position. While nothing has been officially announced, insiders hint that discussions have advanced to a stage where the possibility of Goff donning Eagles green and silver is very much alive. This potential trade would mark a dramatic change for Goff, who has been with the Lions since being traded from the Rams and has consistently shown flashes of brilliance amidst the team's rebuilding phase. The timing of this rumored deal is particularly intriguing. The Eagles, fresh off recent playoff appearances and hungry to take the next step toward a championship, might be eyeing Goff as a key piece to solidify their offense. With their current quarterback situation being somewhat fluid, bringing in a proven veteran like Goff could provide stability and experience under center. On the other hand, the Lions might be looking to shake things up by acquiring draft picks or younger talent in exchange, aiming to accelerate their own rebuild. Fans and analysts alike are abuzz with speculation about how this trade could impact both teams. Would Goff be able to elevate the Eagles' offense to new heights? Could the Lions capitalize on this opportunity to reshape their roster for the future? The implications are vast, and the intrigue only grows as more details remain under wraps. While the league waits for an official confirmation, the mere suggestion of Jared Goff switching allegiances from Detroit to Philadelphia is enough to ignite conversations everywhere. This rumbling possibility stands as one of the most captivating storylines as the NFL season approaches, reminding everyone just how unpredictable the world of professional football can be. Stay tuned as this story develops. This trade, if it happens, could be one for the history books. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.